You got the Don here, Bravo Tango. We're coming in for Flight 2000, coming live from Tazpin.
Boom.
Gentlemen, who are you? What are you here? Why are you here?
My name's Frank the Don, and this is Justin the General, and we are part of a group called the Tassie Pinball Mafia.
Infamous.
We come here every year, and we love this event. We're pinheads in and out, and we run our own event in Tasmania called Tazpin, and we've been doing that for 4 years, and we modelled it on this. And this is probably the most biggest event, and we're the second biggest event in Australia for charity.
That's amazing.
We give all our money to charity.
So we've got Amiga Cami in the chat, who is a Tasmanian local.
Oh, yeah. Welcome aboard. How are you?
One of our regular viewers.
We know Cami.
Has given Tazpin quite a few shouts as we've gone through the day.
Great lady, really good. Shout out. Hello. Just a little bit of background for everyone. The Tassie Pinball Mafia started with a couple of guys in Launceston, Tasmania, come together just through fortune and pinball, and it grew from there. Turns out you got 6 guys, live 5 minutes apart from each other, and we own 130 pinballs. We all have our own private arcades. We sort of just got together on Friday nights. But we actually grew it from there. We're more of a men's shed now. We all look after each other. And then we just evolved our hobby to be putting on a show down there in Tassie and smashing it and loving it. That's
epic.
pinball.
So Tazpin's this year's been, when was it, a month or two ago?
So we have it in the first week of August, and we finally moved out of our first venue because we outgrew it, especially infrastructure-wise, and we wanted to expand it. And we met these lovely guys, and they happen to work at the Country Club.
Nice.
Which is a primo event. It's actually a casino, but they call it Country Club Tasmania. And they said, look, we can talk, we can do something. And I'll tell you now, fourth year there, 77 pinball machines, beautiful state-of-the-art venue, golf course, accommodation, absolutely fantastic.
That is awesome. Now, the time I had been to Tasmania, I stayed at... Is there only one casino in Hobart?
Correct. No, there's the Hobart Casino and Launceston, yeah.
Got it. I stayed in the Hobart Casino.
Yeah.
And I think that room hadn't been touched since 1970.
That'd be right. That'd be right.
They've renovated the hell out of that place now, yeah.
It's a cool place. I do need to get back down there, and... Michael told me I have to go next time. So
we would love to have you. Definitely come down.
Yeah, we'll get into it.
Bring as many people as you can. Get the accommodation package, which gets you a discount once we're up and running again. And it's just like this event here in Newcastle, man. We're a tight bunch of blokes. We run a good show. We do it a little bit different, like prize packs and raffles as well.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Yeah. So, 77 machines this year.
Yep.
Gone up from previously...
55.
Beautiful. So, growing every year?
Look, it's our 4th year. In our first year, we started off with 26 contributors.
Yep.
The next year, we grew it to 32.
Yep.
The next year, we I think it was about 42.
Yeah, about that, yeah.
This year, we hit 51 contributors from Tasmania. And if anyone knows Tasmania, it's a tiny little place.
That'd be 90% of the pinball.
Oh, easily.
Well, you'd be surprised at how many new people came on board this year. And after the event, now we've got I've already got 10 people on the books that want to contribute next year.
How good is that?
It's just phenomenal.
That organic growth.
Yep.
From people actually experiencing the event. And that's exactly what you want from these types of things.
Lots of children, more children this year. We've got the little stools. We've got some photos there of little tykes, man. It's just fantastic.
You love seeing that. I was chatting with Michael about it before. Like when my nieces and nephews come over, I've built them little handmade, like traditional Japanese juniors is my thing.
Oh, yeah.
I need to make a couple more because they argue over who's getting to use it.
Yeah, sweet.
But they'll come in, they'll go into my office. I've only got one machine there. And it's Chicago remake, so you turn it on, it's got a post, so it's a super loud beep, right?
Yeah.
And so they'll go straight in the office, and then they'll come out and they're like, oh, hi, Uncle Chris, can I boop, and their faces just drop. And they're like, can I play pinball? I'm like, your turn. Go. You don't even have to ask.
Yeah,
right?
just
But
do it.
seeing the kids, like, that's what it's about, right?
Me and Justin had a moment where we just stood back and says, look what we've created.
Yeah.
And there was a couple of kids on, what was it? It was Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
And, of course, they gravitated towards that.
Yeah.
And the smile on their faces, like, wow, Mum, look at this. You know, like, it was, and the parents come up and said, oh, this is great. The kids love it. Yeah.
Yeah, that is so good.
Yeah.
So good.
We started Tazpin with a couple of goals, and we've really stuck to them. And the goals were to bring the Tasmanian pinball community together. There was a little bit ragtag. There was nothing sort of structured or anything like that.
Yep.
To bring the Tasmanian pinball community together, to build the biggest arcade that pinball arcade Tasmania had ever seen.
Succeeded.
So we smashed that. And the other one was to give families, young and old, an experience they normally wouldn't see.
Yeah.
And
100%.
lastly was to give back to charity.
Yeah.
And it just keeps on rolling and growing, and we're smashing it. All because a couple of blokes loved us play pinball.
And on the story of that, we decided, well, these guys model it, they try to find a non-profit organisation and stuff. And we thought, who can we get? And we approached the hospital, the 4K LG would, and we thought, everyone, the kids need it,
Yeah.
And those old ladies there, beautiful ladies, they said, what? Because, we're all in black and we rock up there. and they go, Tassie, Pinball Mafia, what do you want to do? Pinball? Oh, I remember pinball. And next second, they came and they were all timid and they go, this is unreal.
That's so cool.
And they built the Wombat Ward outdoor garden, and they said, that's the biggest donation we've ever got. Because normally it's like, raffles and
just little things.
Stuff like that.
Sausage
down at Bunnings. But so is that the consistent charity, the same one that you look
we will
after?
always keep them on board.
That's great.
Because it's about the children, help that out, because they don't get much donations, right?
No, of course.
They're self-driven, and like we said, straight away $6,000. They went, wow.
That's so cool, man. That is so
And
cool.
this year, Justin, what do we end up doing, mate?
18,000.
18,000
for 2 days in pinball.
Yeah.
Oh, that is amazing, right?
They had tears. The girls gave us a special plaque out of hue and pine engraved. It was fantastic.
That's beautiful. That is.
To let the rest of Australia know, this year the 18,000 we raised is going to go to a mental health adolescent unit. They're going to build an outdoor garden so the teenagers can get out and have a bit of sun and stuff like that instead of being stuck in 4 white walls. So we're proud of that.
Yeah,
we're really, really
100%,
proud. We've looked after the kids. All our money goes to the 4K Children's Ward Auxiliary.
Yeah.
And the reason why we give it to the Auxiliary, those ladies are not-for-profit, and all the money gets spent and audited. So
that's so good.
It's not going into a government coffer to
and
get wasted or flick it away. We get to see the end game of our hard work.
Yeah, and again, like you said, it goes straight to the people that need it, and the outcomes. Get rid of all that red tape and that bullshit where you're going to lose the stuff.
And look, and they got a little room there and stuff, and how good, isn't it? Big shout out to Michael Bauer and all the crew at AMD. Without AMD, you wouldn't get events like this happening, right? Latest, greatest machines. And he said, you know what, boys, we got an old, all-in-one arcade machine there. You think you'd be interested? He just donated it
for the hospital.
That's awesome.
We set that up, mate. We put that in there, and they had a guy. What was his name? He was in the room.
There was a young fella there. He'd been in bed for 3 months. He got out of bed for the very first time to come and experience an arcade machine inside the hospital.
Yeah, we had a few tears.
I was just going to say, how good does that make you boys feel?
Look,
you can't. Yeah. I've got goosebumps hearing you talk about it, man.
This kid got out of his bed after 6, it was just phenomenal. Straight on Gallagher or Pac-Man. And,
that is so
all
cool.
on free play.
You got some more of the crew bumping in, saying hello.
It's one of our rats.
The awesome bit about it is that people can see the end game from just playing pinball. To us, it's pinball.
Yeah.
It's all about pinball.
Yeah.
But we get to sort of share all the love, and it's amazing. No different than what. And I want to give a quick shout out to the Newcastle Pinfest Association. Newcastle,
absolutely.
They showed us the way.
Yep.
We ripped off their event unashamedly.
Unashamedly.
Yeah.
But
Well,
we
it's a
wanted-
great
but-
model.
But we did it to make them proud.
Yeah.
Marco and the team came down every year.
Chris,
Got on his hands and knees, got his gloves on, and did the dirty work. You
Yeah.
know, it helped us out.
Yeah,
And
it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Right, and this is the first event that I've been to, and it is an absolute privilege to be a part of.
oh,
Wow.
nice, nice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for having us. And
No, thank
all
you guys,
people
man,
out
and-
there. You know, we love the silver ball and what it does, and love to have a flip. And events like this, we just need more of them, and it just helps everyone out. And stay chatty and just
stay chatty.
Just have fun.
have
just
fun.
have fun.
From Justin and Frank, Bert and Ernie,
Bert and Ernie.
and all the other Tassie Pinball Mafia guys who aren't here. Quick shout out: Simon, Frank, Ben, Mick,
Yeah, that's our
Brett,
crew.
and Steve-O.
Yep. Thank you.
Keep sharing the love.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Get into
Don't
it.
stop
Thanks
the
for
fun.
having us, man.
When it's
No.
not,
See you next year.
when
Anytime.
pinball stops becoming fun,
Don't do it.
don't do it.
That's what it's about, right? That's what the message that Michael was giving us message here consistently from
Yeah.
all the big guys. You know, it's about having fun. It's about getting people involved. It's about involving the younger generation
True. Yep.
and doing what you can for the actual community, not just in pinball, but around pinball. And you guys are epitomising that. So well
We
done.
are.
Well
we
done.
are. Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Thanks
Thank
for
you,
the
guys.
opportunity.
Yeah,
Hey,
we'll see
no.
you.
Australia,
Happy flipping.
I'll
we're down there in Tassie. Come on down and meet the Mafia boys.
Australia, this is worldwide, mate. We're on the interweb.
Oh, right.
Right.
Okay.
Go
Hello
on.
to all our fellow.
Everybody.
Hello. Come down to Australia. Experience Tazpin. Experience, like, it shows you how.
Look out.
Hang on.
We'll get it on there.
Yeah,
It's only
we just
going
wanna show
worldwide.
you, this is how
There
dedicated
you
we
go.
are. We get tattooed as well. By
Tassie
the way.
Pinball Mafia.
That's
us,
amazing.
yeah. Thank you very much, man.
No, all good.
Thanks for having
All
us,
right.
Marty.
We-
Sensational.
Let's go grab a beer because I
let's
think
grab a beer, because-
I'll wrap up the stream and I'll come and have a drink with you
Three
boys.
things: pinball, beers.
Yeah.
Keep flipping.
All right.
Love it.
Look at that. Thank you, gentlemen. All right. So everyone's starting to pretty much wind down. So I'll just give everyone a quick view of what's happening in the room.